All right, so very important market update today. The Fed was talking; they've been talking about lowering the rates in September. As you can see, we're kind of below this line here. We've been holding. It's a great sign for rates to continue downward. Um, a lot of the pricing, what everyone's talking about, oh, they're going to cut rates. Let me wait to refi. Let me wait to lock. All those things. Those cuts, because when they're already talked about, it's priced in ahead of time by the lenders trying to get a jump on the competition. Because you got to remember, they also compete with each other as well. So they'll push these things out sooner. So the rate when they really raise and lower the rates, it's not so much of a shock because a lot of it's priced in. It's when they do things that no one expected, like if they mention, "Hey, this is going to be the only cut for next year," all of a sudden, even though it's a cut, the rates are going to go the other way because it's already priced in. So we're sitting here now. Anyone looking to close within 2 weeks, today would be the perfect day to lock. A little bit longer, we could roll the dice and see. I don't expect economic data to show better, meaning like I don't think it's gonna be enough to move the needle the other way. To say like, all right, inflation's back. Like we've all felt it. We feel like you could just feel that the market's rolling over. It's just about how far we're gonna, how bad we're gonna get. Will it sustain? If housing starts to pick up, rates come down, and housing starts to pick up, that will offset probably the inflation effects that we're feeling where, employers are slowing down and hiring slowing down. That will, if you can do it at the same time, you can offset that with the other because when the rates come down, people start talking about refining. That means the counties and the towns start making money. Contractors do. Home equity lines of credit spur again. So when they consolidate all their debt. So that could be a huge thing for the market if you could time this little teeter point right here. Because a straight down is not going to be good either. Because that's going to mean they're going to have to lower rates quickly, and that means job-wise we're looking more towards recession. So tomorrow's report is going to be one of the bigger ones. Where we go from here is going to be a big differentiator. So anyone who's we're waiting to see. The only worry we have is if they don't give the report that everyone's expecting, right? If they say, hey, we're going to cut the rates and that's it, for a while, we're going to wait and see. The market might not like that. And we'll end up bouncing up a little bit. I, again, don't think we're coming back up where we were. But these are the things that when you talk about, by the time it gets to the news and everyone's like, the rates dropped, it's already been in the market and it's already priced in on whatever the pricing is. By the time it hits the TV, it's already too late. So same thing for this. Everyone's talking about the rate cuts. The rate cuts are already priced in. Now, if they did something different where they did a double, they cut 50 basis points instead of, the usual, that would be something that would trigger the market to fall even more. So it's good because I think we're in a good spot, but we have a lot of expectations on what's going to happen tomorrow. And if one thing comes off the wrong way, it could derail people's expectations and set the market the other way. So we'll wait and see. For one who's in, whoever's locked, we got some people that we locked, and refis will be closing in 2 weeks, and they're locked and safe. And if the market comes down, they're already so far ahead of the other competition. Meaning FHA and VA streamlines are pricing in the low fives right now. So everybody else, we're in the low sixes, high fives, depending on situation, credit, all those things. But so they're already ahead of the gap. Even if the market sells off, those aren't going to change too much. So the kind of a wait and see approach. Kind of interested on this one because this is a big turning point. So we'll see what happens here, but I'll keep you updated as we go.